It is heartbreaking what is taking place in our country. You know, our people are very proud people. But when you see them and when you speak to our people on a one-on-one basis, you find out that there are so many who are living from family to friend, some persons that I've met personally who are sleeping in their cars. Some of our people are still living in the Carnival village. All people deserve better. Once the PPA is elected with the support of our people, we will ensure that affordable housing is available for our people. Those persons who are still displaced should be able to receive, and they will receive from the PPA government, a mobile home that is very strong, that could withstand very severe weather conditions. I've already spoken to companies in the Netherlands who could supply these mobile homes at a very, very affordable price. Everyone deserves a dignified life. Everyone deserves a roof over their heads. After Hurricane Irma, we know that over 15,500 homes have been destroyed, partially or completely. Over 15,500 homes. And I'm not even including the businesses that have been destroyed as well. Poverty, over at least 75% of our population lives just below the poverty line. People are living from hand to mouth. People are living on a day-to-day basis. And if you can't see how to feed your family today, then you cannot see how life will be for you at the end of the year or going forward. Intergenerational mobility means simply that your generation has to do much better than the next and the next. And right now we are seeing over the last couple of years a stagnation of one family, one generation doing better than the next. I meet young persons, young people who were born right after Hurricane Lois, who today are jobless. Our young people, 23 years old to 40 years old, don't have a job. They're still living with their families, and the aftermath of Hurricane Irma has made their situation worse. Any government that is installed after these elections of February the 26th must have and will have as a priority the housing situation of our people. Whether it is Belvedere, securing the home ownership program that the PPA party has spoken about since 2003 when we started out. We got one seat, yes, but we need to have more seats, ladies and gentlemen, to be able to secure what you deserve, which is a dignified life and affordable homes. We can do that. Over 15,500 people. We have a small island, and we can turn this into a beautiful island. It breaks my heart. And we are very concerned. But we turn this empathy that we have for people who are suffering, and we turn this concern that we have into practical projects and programs to get our island back on its feet. Leadership of prosperity. I know we can do this. February 26th is your chance to make sure that you are prosperous and that the next generation is doing much better than the one before.
To educate the people is to free them from mental bondage. A nation that is governed by injustice, inequality, and unfairness, it's against the spirit of democracy.
We will tell the people the truth, and the people will be our judge.
Hi, I am Lisa Alexander, candidate number 9 on the United St. Martin Party slate. On February 26, 2018. Vote for me, Lisa Alexander, candidate number 9.
On February 26, 2018, you will have the ability to make a change. So your vote matters. In fact, it starts and ends with your vote. We need people with ability to function in Parliament, and I'm your candidate, Maria Boncampa Molanas, with that ability. The ability to lower the profit and turnover tax. The ability to increase the minimum wage. The ability to take back Mullet Bay Beach to the people. The ability to build roofs for the people. Now is not the time for fake smiles and hugs, empty aid promises, fake unity, but about the ability to deliver. On February 26th, let your vote count. Vote for someone with the ability to focus on creating jobs, the ability to rebuild our economy, the ability to negotiate, not devastate, to employ, not destroy, to put people before power and greed. I'm asking you to vote for ability. I'm asking you to vote for me. I am Maria Boncampa Molanas, USP number 3 on the Blue Party.
Hey guys, did you know that now with Telcel, if you accumulate $25 or more within 1 calendar month, you get 15 more?
15 more?
Yes, 15 more. However you want.
So I can top up $3 now, $10 next week, and so on until I reach or pass $25?
That's right. Get 15 more.
Wow! I feel like a 15 again.
Yeah. Right. Accumulate $25 or more within 1 calendar month and get 15 more. Telcel, when you want more.
Hi, my name is Asani Ellis. I'm your Deputy Minister Plenipotentiary in The Hague. Follow me as I take you on a passage as we expose 15 solutions for sustainable development goals on St. Martin. Let's have a look. How do we start? By goal number 17, bridging the gap. We're going to bridge a gap between the people on our side of the Atlantic in St. Martin and the people here in The Hague, working on economic, social, and environmental policy integration. The dump is a health hazard to the people of St. Martin. We can actually take a look at some other waste management technologies that exist that can help improve our natural environment, making St. Martin better for us all.
GEBE has been faithfully serving the communities of St. Martin, powering your home and our economy. Come rain or shine, our qualified team of professionals are working hard 24 hours a day to provide you and your family with safe, reliable electricity and water. We use the latest technologies and test our products daily to maintain the highest international standards. Our friendly staff is always there to assist you, whether in person, over the phone, or online. We are committed to constantly improving our products and services, making them more efficient, effective, and environmentally friendly to serve you better today and our next generation of clients tomorrow. GEBE, powering a brighter future.
Our friend Mega Wadi is here with tips to save you energy. 1. Turn your airco temperature up. 2. Use a ceiling fan instead. 3. Buy energy-saving products. Save some green with NVGEBE.
It became quite apparent when I listened to the press briefing given by the President of Parliament, Sir Westcott Williams, with regards to the issue of the Civil Code, Book 7 of the Civil Code, to deal with the amendment or the abuse of the short-term contract. As you all can know, back in 2011, the National Alliance, supported by Member of Parliament at the time, Franz Richardson, submitted an initiative draft proposal in order to deal with abuse of the short-term contract. We had discussions, yes indeed, with the minister at the time, but we were not pleased as to the changes that he wanted to bring to that initiative draft proposal, and therefore we were not in agreement. And it became quite clear, as you heard the President of Parliament state, that it is no longer an initiative, but it is a draft proposal of the government. So in other words, it does not reflect what the National Alliance wanted at the time when that proposal was made. Our intention was to deal with the abuse of the short-term contract, better known as the 6 months contract. Yes, one of the proposals were to go from 36 to 24 months. But the key thing that was not dealt with was the matter of jobs of a permanent nature, restaurants, hotels, casinos, hardware stores, supermarkets, you name it. Those are institutions that are of a 24/7 nature. And our intention was that you should not have all the workers on contract. Yes, there are times, like for instance, where the hotels are concerned, you have seasonal employees, which means you have the permission to employ extra assistants, extra workers during the season. And after the season, they can be let go. But it should not be that all your workers are on contract. And this matter was not addressed in the draft proposal of the National Alliance at the time, the initial draft proposal. But today we heard quite clearly that the President of Parliament said it is no longer an initiative, it is now a draft of government. And I'm saying that is totally incorrect, correct on her part, because it is their proposal right now, it is no longer that of the National Alliance. So people of St. Martin, I hope that you're paying keen attention, because what our intention is to deal with abuse, and that has not taken place. So for sure, we're going to let you know that we, once elected, will ensure that the draft that we wanted to be placed on the table will come back to Parliament, but also to deal with a 3-month interval, which is not to the benefit of the workers of St. Martin. My name is George Pandeflet, the number 7 candidate on the National Alliance list. I'm asking you to re-elect me to Parliament. With me, what do you have? A man that is loyal, a man that is committed, a man that is consistent, and a man that has experience. So on February 26, 2018, when you go to that polling station, just get tunnel vision. See one list, the white list, that of the National Alliance, and look for candidate number 7. Number 7 means in biblical terms, completion. And vote for me, George Pandeflet, a man of the people, a man that works hard. One of my slogans was, it is time to work. Now the slogan is today, we ain't done. So on February 26, 2018, when you go to that polling station, when you go into that booth, look for one list, the white list. Look for your candidate, number 7, George Pandeflet, a man of the people. God bless you. Thank you. And God bless St. Martin.
To educate the people is to free them from mental bondage. A nation that is governed by injustice, inequality, and unfairness, it's against the spirit of democracy.
We will tell the people the truth, and the people will be our judge.
Hi, I am Lisa Alexander, candidate number 9 on the United St. Martin Party slate on February 26, 2018. Vote for me, Lisa Alexander, candidate number 9.
Dear voter, our people are once again forced to go to the polls for the second time in less than 18 months. This after the passing of the strongest hurricane recorded in history. As if being left without roofs, jobs, and resources to take care of their families wasn't enough. Our politicians, the so-called leaders of our country, thought it was best to break up the government and call for a new election. At what point do we as voters say enough is enough? At what point do we appoint true competent leaders who have the future of our children at heart? It is time to vote for a strong, stable, and secure St. Martin. Join me on February 26, 2018, as we vote for Gracita Arundel, the leader of the People's Progressive Alliance.
She's educated. People all across St. Martin are switching to a more rewarding experience. The WIB MasterCard Fun Miles credit card, better known as My Card. Earn 1 fun mile for every $2 spent, even abroad and online. This will quickly get you a ton of fun miles to redeem for travel, shopping, food, fuel, and much more. But there's more to My Card. Worldwide acceptance, an EMV chip for extra security, and 250 free fun miles with first use. Switch to My Card today at WIB.
Within your reach.
Good day, St. Martin. I am Lucrecia Morales, better known as Lucky Morales, candidate number 15 on the National Alliance slate. Do you think St. Martin needs a stable government with good governance principles applied? That sustainable environment is a condition for a good health? Do you believe that affordable housing, empowering the youth and women are essential for a stable society? I do believe we can, because with the right laws and actions, we shall prevail. I, Lucrecia Morales, am asking you to elect me on the 26th of February to represent you in Parliament, number 15 on the National Alliance slate. Number 15 Alliance, number 15 Alliance, number 15 Alliance.
Hey guys, did you know that now with Telcel, if you accumulate $25 or more within 1 calendar month, you get 15 more?
15 more?
Yes, 15 more. However you want.
So I can top up $3 now, $10 next week, and so on until I reach or pass $25?
That's right. Get 15 more.
Wow! I feel like a 15 again.
Yeah. Right. Accumulate $25 or more within 1 calendar month and get 15 more. Telcel, when you want more.
An update on the White and Yellow Cross project. This was funded through direct contributions through Holland in collaboration with VSA. The training programs have been ongoing for 2 weeks now. They received about 160 applications, the majority of which were for healthcare assistance. A total of 49 individuals were accepted into the program. 24 are taking construction first-level courses, and 25 are taking healthcare assistance level 1 courses. These are really geared more towards home care. So these are people who are being trained how to care for people that are sick or elderly in their houses. We think this is important. This is helping people to transition to a recovery economy, that they can build new careers and participate in our economy as we look forward for the next couple of years. It's interesting to note that prior to Irma, one of the more frequent requests for work permits came for home care assistance, personal assistance. So we feel that by training individuals to offer that service, that we, again, can stimulate local employment rather than having to give work permits for people to come into the country to provide those services. Council of Ministers, as we mentioned prior, approved the PEERS program. This is a program, really it's a cash transfer program. We're looking at basically 2 facets of it. We're looking for community service type projects, so individuals who are unemployed or underemployed can participate in paid community service programs. I'll go a little bit more in detail about that. And also for educational programs where you can take a more academic approach. That's the hospitality training course that
Minister DeWever spoke about, as well as some more practical apprenticeship type programs. The hospitality education program, as Minister mentioned, was approved by Council of Ministers this week. This is a program that was initiated by a foundation and in conversation with Minister Gibson. I think we need to give credit where credit is due. The foundation spoke to Minister Gibson about the program previously, and Minister Gibson ensured that in the budget amendment there was a posting for this project. However, beyond that, all of the work in terms of developing the program, the criteria, all of the documentation, all of that was done by the current government in collaboration with the Ministry of TIAT and the Ministry of VSA. I have to give hats off to the staff. They worked very hard on this. It sounds like a simple program, but it is actually a very complicated program. This included legal advice. This included discussions with World Bank. The staff met on weekends to ensure that the advice was ready for Council of Ministers to be approved this week. It is a paid training program. The intention of it, or the objective of it, is to prevent mass layoffs. This is a pilot project for about 4 months, and we estimate that this program will protect 1,350 jobs from being lost. The program will be evaluated in its pilot phase. We're looking to see how we can expand the program, both in terms of offering those training services as well as to the people that participate in the program. The idea is it's 24 hours a week. The individuals should be employed in the hospitality industry. Provisions for individuals who have an interest in working in hospitality but are currently unemployed can also work through the Department of Labor. And the idea is that the individuals, for their training, as they participate, will be compensated with a stipend of between 1,000 guilders to 1,450 guilders per month, depending on their skill levels. The pilot project was actually started in December of 18. The foundation took this on themselves as good corporate citizens. Government will begin supporting the project as of February 15th. The initial pilot program consisted of 900 individuals, and by February 15th, the idea is to add another 450 individuals to the program. We will be announcing a more formal intake process, but for the moment, if people are looking for information, they can contact us through email at cabinetvsa.sxm@gmail.com.
It's been said that behind every door, possibility awaits. How much possibility depends on which door you open first. Every day, we help our customers discover the possibilities in their conversation. Scotiabank. Discover what's possible.
Monday, February 26th is our parliamentary election, and polling stations open from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. When you enter your polling station, you must check in. Eligible voters must come with your voting card, an identification card, passport, or driver's license in order to vote. Once verified, the chairman will give you your ballot. The voter goes directly to the voting booth that is not occupied and votes by coloring the white circle with the red pencil in front of the name of the candidate of choice. Use only the red pencil, vote for only one person, and don't write or draw on the ballot. If you make a mistake, return to the chairperson and ask for a new ballot. This can only be done once. You are prohibited from selling your vote, using a cell phone, and taking video and photos. When you have finished voting, fold the ballot and proceed to the ballot box, where you will insert your ballot. Exercise your right. Go out and vote.
Distracting us because they know what the future is, they know what the future holds. You can't keep educating people, children. Since for the last 20 years, It's 100 here, 150 is sent away to get the education, and you aren't creating an environment for them to come home to. Why is that? Why you're not creating an environment for them to come home to? They want to tap you on the back. Good job, well, you study. Oh, that's so good. But where is the job? Where is the environment for us to come back to? Where's the job? Where the environment you creating for us to come back to? You don't have us in mind. It's just you and your decisions and your circle. But the USP have St. Martin in mind. The USP have the people of St. Martin in mind. When we ain't gonna stop working, we just start to work. We have a lot of plans. Hurricane Irma passed. Everybody hurting. They playing with the emotions of people in Parliament. They calling people to Parliament and preying on the emotions of people. Where's the decision making? Where's the decision on Mullet Bay that have a beach that's supposed to be public, but if the property line go into the water? Where's the decision to take that back for the people? Where's that decision? Where's that discussion in Parliament? Non-existent. It will never exist, not as long as they're there, because they can't touch it. A phone call, they gonna get. They can't call me. They can't call nobody on USP, because today we don't exist. We come from nowhere. We come in 2014, they say, they ain't going nowhere. They don't have the right last names. They don't have the right connection to the right people. Who's the right people? The people that St. Martin is the right people. We don't have to be connected to nobody with no pretty name. We don't have to be connected to nobody with a bag of money that come here to say they come to help us. How they helping us? How they helping us? Are they helping themselves? We don't need all of that. The people is what we're here to work for, and we're going to continue to work for the people. Continue to work for the people. We ain't started to work yet. You have to give us 4 years. Elect USP. We have 19 candidates on this list. 19 of them. All capable. All capable. And willing to sacrifice to work for you, the people. Because we are the future. We all have children. All of us have children. What future they got for our children?